Hey, it's your girl Lay, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. This one's all about your financial future. What money blockages do you have, if any, and how can you succeed in your career or your financial life? So, thank you all for helping me to get to well over 400 subscribers. Now, I want to tell you about the giveaway details. Okay, so here's how you enter into my contest. But this time, I'm not going to give away just one free reading, but two free readings. You heard me right. Two free readings, all right? So here's how you enter. First, you must like this video. Second, you must be subscribed. I will be checking. And third, comment below. I will achieve financial peace. Again, like, subscribe, comment, I will achieve financial peace. Okay, you got to speak it to believe it and to achieve it. Okay, so that's how you enter, and you have two chances to win. Best of luck to you. The contest will end 1 week from this video being posted. Okay, you'll have 1 week, and I'll put the official details in the comment box. The description box. All right, so if you are new to pick a cards, what you do is you choose a pile or piles you are most drawn to, and you go ahead and fast forward to your reading using the timestamps down below. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. All right, I'll see you at your reading. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget to enter into my giveaway, all right? So, you have Moldavite, transform your life on earth, Traveler, move in a direction, Prince, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Moon, Nine of Wands, New Moon in Taurus, Saturn, first house, North Node, I consume only my fair share, Five of Cups reversed, Five of Water, loss, Vulture Spirit, and Three of Wands reversed. So in the future, pile 1, I do see moving into a new direction. You could literally be traveling to another country or to another city in the future, especially if that is something you have been working on. But just in general, it's movement away from things that are not serving you or have not been providing you a sense of purpose, and moving towards things that are more you in general. So movement towards a job or a career that it's just more you, because this Traveler is right above this who you are. So I see you in your future following more along the lines of things that give you a sense of purpose, that really align with your essence, that align with your desires and your actions. So that's what your financial future is looking like. Moving into a direction or a career field or something that is better suited to you. Now I can see, pile 1, that you are very battle weary. You've been working very hard. You may feel like sometimes that you toil away at your job and you're just unsure of, or you're just not sure that you will ever reap the rewards of all your work. You're just really tired with this Nine of Wands. And with the Moon very much talks about things that are unknown. You're not sure where you're headed. And you can see this card, you can say that these two characters are walking towards the direction of the past. So it's I'm getting the sense, it's for all you know, you could be walking or working for nothing, or walking into a direction that's gonna set you back, especially with the Page of Pentacles. Now I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm getting more of this is how your current mindset is, your current feelings are. You are reflecting on, past failed opportunities and missed opportunities, or just feeling a sense of lack, of course, like a lack of, where or when is my next break about to happen. There's like a little bit of instability. But what's good for here is this new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. If you go forward and move in a direction that's towards something that's better suited for you, prosperity will find you. Okay. With this Prince, I feel like there's an element of disillusionment. Yeah, I feel like, you know what, in like the past you did have that zest for life, and you were just so excited to pursue your dreams and go for some opportunity, but it didn't pan out. Whether this was maybe you majored in a field in college, but then you actually got into the workforce and you're like, oh my gosh, this is not for me. Or maybe before you had a job that you were really excited about and it was in, something you really wanted to do, but it didn't pan out for whatever reason. You may be fearful of that happening again. With this Moldavite, transform your life on earth. You could have Aquarius in your chart, do not have to be, or an earth sign. Because this is for Moldavite, for people who are very grounded, overly so. It's a balance. You should be grounded and spiritual at the same time. Like have your feet on the ground, but your head in the clouds too. But this is for when you are too grounded. When you're just really bored, you're really bored with your career and your financial, stability. This is when you want more excitement in your life. You want a change. So I do see a change coming because there's a change that you'll be seeking out. There's a change for sure, for the better, for your financial future. Now, I feel like now your faith is being tested. Or your faith will very well be tested when you do decide to go for something that's more in line with you, with yourself, because North Node is all about following your destiny, having faith in and not worrying, having faith in your dreams and not worrying about the outcome and trusting that it will work out. Yeah. And there's a balance too. You have to have a practical plan as you follow your dreams. You don't want to just be overly, practical like the Saturn and just really have like a lot of limits imposed, or you want to be realistic, of course, but you also want to have faith. And because you need both. You need that hard work, that practical action, and you also need that little extra belief and faith in what you cannot see, okay? So as you, in your financial career journey, make sure you have a faith and you have that balance. And what will help you to find that balance between the practical and the spiritual is to remain true to you, to be true to what you want, what you desire, and just always keep in mind the goal or what's the purpose of everything, okay? Now here we have 2 5 of Cups, okay? So when I see synchronicities like this, it always sticks out because it's like Spirit wanted to like say it twice, okay? In 2 different decks. So there is an element of loss here, of pain, of regret. There's an element of thinking something wasn't fair in your past, like something didn't work out, something wasn't fair. You could have been treated unfairly in the workplace or, amongst coworkers. However, there's just some element of pain and loss. And we have that moon here in this card. Like there's an element of the unknown about, what to do. There's also another element about, again, thinking your time was wasted, thinking, nothing will ever come of your current situation or something like that. And 3 of Wands reversed these are all telling me the same thing. Like this is not fair. Something hurt somebody or something hurt you in regards to career, or this is maybe about you feeling like, things is not working out in your favor. And then we have this 3 of Wands in reverse. This 3 of Wands is about looking forward, looking to the future, and having plans and being expectant, making a decision also, But like, this is about being patient and hopeful and having faith as your ships come in, because you, even if it's hard to see them coming in, you just know that they'll come in. But in reverse, it's like, you know what, will my ships ever come in? Will I ever get what I want, out of my career, out of my financial life? And yes you can. You just have to have faith in it and make sure you're doing something that's more in line, or actually in line with yourself. Because right now you could be wearing a false mask. You could be hiding what you really want, maybe because what you want is seemingly not practical, but you can pursue something practical and you can still fail at it. So why not fail at something, or like try for something that you actually want? Yeah, I do see here that you're going to make that decision. I mean, it's your life. I can't make it for you, but I do see you making that decision. So you know what? Stop lying and stop acting like you're happy with where you are now, and do something that you want to do and actually like doing. Yeah, with this element of loss, is 5 of Cups. Make sure you understand that there's still so much good in your life. This is the card of like focusing on what's spilled out, but you're not realizing that there's 2 other cups, or 2 full cups that are intact. So there's blessings and things going well for you in your life. Just don't focus on the loss of it. Because if you focus on the negativity, that will expound. What you focus on grows. And we don't want those 2 cups that are full, we don't want those to also break, and you spill out and lose that, right? So make sure you take time to heal yourself, and don't expect the worst. Don't expect your past to repeat itself, because right now you are wiser, you are stronger, and you can do it. Again, prosperity is coming for you. It lies ahead. Just keep pushing on. You're so close, and do not dwell on the past. Move forward in a new direction and transform your life. All right, pile number 1. I hope that makes sense. Do not forget about my giveaway. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you would like a personal reading, details for that are down below. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for visiting my channel. Also, don't forget about my reading giveaway. I'm giving away 2 free readings. All right, so you have Selenite, Clear Your Path to Enlightenment, Shaman, Trust in Higher Forces, Child, Nature, Reversed, 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. The energy is gaining momentum, Waxing Moon, 12th house, 7th house. In Sagittarius, I affirm that all life is sacred, the Star reversed, Be Playful, Sandpiper Spirit, 9 of Swords reversed, and 3 of Water, Fullness. All right, beautiful. What I was immediately drawn to here is this little section, like the beautiful greens. So I feel like you may be an earth sign, or have earth in your chart. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or not. But I just feel like you are a very grounded person. But maybe overly so. that could be a blockage for you. You need to focus more on the spiritual, because the spiritual does play a part in your financial stability. It's time to connect to your inner child, and to get back out in nature, meditate and go outside and just get out the house more, and just be, more attuned to the spiritual realm, your guides, the universe, God, ancestors, all that. There's some aspect of enlightenment. You could be a healer, but I just feel like you're overly grounded, and that could be a block, because there's always, you need that fine balance. I do feel like in your career, your career path, your financial future, there is a new start coming. I feel like there's a new start that you desperately, or not desperate, like you really want a new start. And I do see it like this is a start that you really want, whether that is quitting your job, getting a new job, going back to school. There's this like element of change that you want in your life. You want things to go differently, and you want to do things differently because you've realized that what you're doing currently has not been working for you. And what's been going on currently, there's been a lot of instability in regards to emotions and finances. I'm saying a lot of topsy-turvy, up and down energy. Like, I feel like the change you want, the new start you will be getting, is some calmness, some stability. Like, I feel like who isn't affected by their finances? But I feel like for you, your unstable finances have really been putting a downer on you emotionally, you know. So that could be why you're tending to be more grounded, because it's like you don't want to be, you're tired of being overly emotional, or you just have some really powerful feelings that you don't know how to control them because it's like things aren't stable or going your way financially or career wise. Okay. But this Ten of Pentacles is a good omen. So I do see you achieving that stability. This is the card you want to get, okay, in the career reading, okay? That's one of the best cards, all right? Ten of Pentacles. This is not just like, this is not a job. This is a career. This is a legacy. It speaks of legacy and money that, that brings generational rewards. Now, that doesn't mean that you'll go on to start some successful business that you're going to be able to pass down to your kids, and you're going to be able to start a trust fund. That doesn't have to mean that necessarily. This is just saying the steps you are taking now in your career will provide more stability and abundance for your children and your children's children. It's like the phenomenon, well, not phenomenon. It's like, for example, if you become the first person in your family to get a college degree, and it makes your kids more likely and your children's children more likely to also get a college degree because you started it and you created that abundance for yourself. So there is an overflowing of abundance here. This could also speak about your partner. Make sure when you're if you're single now, when you're dating and you're trying to find someone that's on your level, or that's someone who can, you can learn from, who can teach you about how to become more financially stable, or who really just adds to your abundance. And meet someone that that can help you, pay off your debt, not someone that has hundreds of thousands of dollars in debts. Not to say that there's anything wrong with them, it's the case by case basis. It's just that when two become one, how I'm trying to say this, it's like marriage is part love to me and part business, because the business aspect allows you to you might get tax breaks, and you just might be able to live a more abundant lifestyle because you have those two incomes, okay? So you want to meet someone that adds to your abundance, all right? I'm getting a lot of balance here. We have this Two of Pentacles, which speaks of balance, and then we have this balance, 7th house, Libra energy, cooperation, your partners again. So again, Libra, 7th house is all about rules, relationships, and balance and cooperation. So again, that can also speak to coworkers, or just on the job with your boss. You want an element of balance and stability in your partnerships, and if you're single. So there's a high focus on balance here. And again, in order to achieve that balance and stability, you've got to lean more on the spiritual. You're a hard worker. You've been working hard. But now it's time to sit back a little bit and let spirit work for you. Like, just practice manifesting instead of working hard and expecting results. You should still very much so continue to do that, but there's also an element of manifestation and of just believing it so, and believing it so it can just come to you. So here we have philanthropy. There we go. Keep your involvement hidden, seeking oneness with all there is. Yeah, this is Pisces energy. This is again about being connected with nature. Yeah, just getting more spiritual. So whether that is meditating, doing yoga, reading your own tarot cards, or just reading spiritual books like The Law of Attraction, there's emphasis on the spiritual here because you want to work in tandem. You want to work along with spirit. You don't want to just do all of the hard and heavy lifting yourself, okay? Work with spirit to achieve the abundance and stability that you desire. Again, with this, I affirm that all life is sacred. It goes back to nature. You got to get, that balance of being grounded and spiritual. See, I'm seeing an element of hopelessness, of lack of faith. You know what? Your emotions, don't listen to them. Now, here's what I mean by that. Sometimes we believe our emotions to be true. We say, oh, I feel sad and I feel worthless, therefore I must be worthless and sad. And that's just not the case, okay? It's time for you to influence your emotions, because right now your emotions could have you feeling depressed, anxious. It can have you feeling like you can't affect change or do anything to change your situation when that's just not the truth. So it's time to silence those negative voices within your head, okay? That the thoughts that you tell yourself and the feelings that are going on, you have to kind of like observe them and realize that if you continue to listen to those negative thoughts and beliefs and attitudes, that you won't get that fulfillment that's coming your way that you want, okay? So that's kind of like blocking. You're basically sort of being your own worst enemy by saying, oh, you know what, I'll never get anywhere in my career. It just never works out for me. Like, and that makes you feel shitty. It makes you feel very shitty, very bad. So work on what you're telling yourself and follow what you truly believe in, okay? So the Sagittarius is a traveler. They like to explore. They don't like to follow the rules. They have really high ideals. Make sure what you're doing aligns with your ideals. Like, you have some very powerful, strong beliefs, but are you like listening to them, or are you just feeling, hopeless? Like you're doubting this new start, this sandpiper spirit. You're doubting this new start. This to me is also always about like stepping into a new experience, a new joy, taking a leap into something new. But you have to have that playful, joyful, like the fool like energy, and expect positive things, because right now we're coming out of it beautifully. It's in reverse, but this Nine of Swords energy is about like sleepless nights, anxiety and negative thoughts, and kind of being your own worst enemy and just crying and just not feeling fulfilled. And we have next to it fullness, Three of Water. So this is celebration. This is your cup being full. This is abundance. So we can't doubt that this is possible. It's very much possible. If it happens to other people, it can very well happen for yourself, okay? So with this being in reverse, I do see you coming out of that, woe is me, I can't get what I want energy, and embracing this thought, this belief of abundance, okay? Abundance means there's enough for everyone, that there is more than enough for everyone. And it's very true. And again, with these two hands here, I'm seeing like a partnership. So you might very well like start a business with someone, with your partner or a friend of some sort. There can be abundance working with someone on a business idea. So pile number 2, that's pretty much all I have for you. Let me know in the comments if that did or didn't resonate. Don't forget about my giveaway. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye. Hey, pile number 3, thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget about my reading giveaway. So we have Aquamarine, Keep Your Cool, Medicine Guardian, Avenger, Knight of Cups reversed, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Moon, 5th house, 8th house. I spread joy. Page of Pentacles reversed. Bat Spirit reversed. The Chariot and the High Priestess, the Medicine Woman. So it's not lost on me, pile 2, that we have both the Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information, and the Medicine Woman. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that there is a lot of healing needed in your career or in your attitudes about money, about your finances. I feel like you're angry, okay, with this Aquamarine. This is for keeping your cool. It's for fire signs, but you don't have to be a fire sign. It says anybody hanging on to an unspoken burning desire. So you're angry about something regarding your career. And I think this has largely to do with either, there could have been some work circumstance or situation that, went haywire. But I'm also getting that you're not really following your desires about really what you want to do with your career. That's what I'm getting. Feeling a lot of exasperated, fed up energy with your career right now. Feeling like things are just not fair. The way society is, how, the financial, the workplace, the work world, corporate culture, all that stuff, how it is. And a lot of the times it is messed up, especially in the United States. I don't know about your country, but the way, society is with, in regards to like having to work so many hours and not being paid well and wages being stagnant. I just feel like there's a lot of like little bitterness, energy, a lot of anger right now. And you may feel like you have to like do something out of character to make money or do something illegal. And I do not recommend that at all. I feel like you definitely want a change of place, a change of scenery, and a change of pace. You may be considering moving, or just seeking another job, looking elsewhere. Just feel like a lot of disillusionment with the work world, with, capitalistic society or whatever society you live in. I feel like there's just a lot of like anger and feeling like things are unfair. Now, if you are feeling this way, pile number 3, I just want you to know that you have every right to feel this way. I'm not condemning you for your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. What I'm just seeing here is that you may be the breadwinner in your family or the provider, or maybe you only have yourself to depend on, or you have others depending on you. There's some essence of like being fiercely independent and people relying on you or needing your support. Maybe you have to support your parents or a sibling or something. You just feeling like you can't afford to fail. You can't afford to fail, but feeling like things are like kind of like stacked up against you. Now, what I do see for your financial future, pile 3, is there is a big change coming for you, a huge change coming for you. Because you had rebirth here, bat spirit. Rebirth is assured. Now, you just want to make sure that you're not getting in your own way. I need you to process all of these feelings or negative attitudes towards people and only focus on what you can control, which is yourself. You can control yourself, and you can work through these, attitudes and negative attitudes about money, about, stability. Work through that so you don't hinder or you don't stall this rebirth, this great change, okay? Because the bat is supposed to hang upside down. This reminds me of the Hanged Man energy, because for the Wild Unknown deck, on the Hanged Man they have a bat hanging upside down, and that's a typical depiction of the Hanged Man is a hanged man hanging upside down, and it represents a period where things are just not moving forward, not moving backward. It's just stagnant, and there's just really no apparent progress on the surface, and things are just like kind of boring, and like there's like a lot of stuck energy. And what I love about the bat spirit, I'm probably sure if you're a regular watcher, you've seen me talk about this, but the bat hangs upside down for a reason. The bat hangs upside down because it can only take flight from midair. So, and right before it flies, it has to take a leap of faith. It has to sacrifice and let go a little bit. It has to let go when it wants to fly, and then like catch up and like start to fly. It has to like drop into flight. Now, what is called for you, for your finances and your career, is for you to let go. And the first second you let go, your heart's gonna like sink in your chest, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what the hell, as soon as you let go. But then you're going to fly, okay? A rebirth is assured. We have this Chariot. This is forward movement. This is your own daggone willpower, your own way forward. You taking the reins of your life and moving past all of this stagnant, stuck energy, all this feeling like you have to defend yourself, that you can't afford to fail. It's life or death kind of thing. And trusting in yourself, trusting in intuition, like moving forward. I see you moving forward in the future, and victory. Chariot talks about victory, but we see that black and that white horse. It's about balance too, the balance of the grounded, the practical nature, and your spiritual higher self, and wisdom from spirit, from God. Okay, so these two have to be, in balance, because if this horse wants to go that way and the horse other here want to go that way, there's no movement. It's a big mess. Okay, so we want to have balance so we can move forward and balance in one direction, not two different directions. Okay, again, this is the High Priestess energy. This is healing energy. This is that inner wisdom, that inner knowledge, and believing in yourself, believing that you can birth valleys and nations. Like, you have that wisdom, you have that power. Okay, believing in yourself, having that wisdom, and that knowledge to achieve that financial stability and success. So let's talk about this. I spread joy. I think this came in reverse. I'm not sure. But I spread joy, and then we have this Page of Pentacles, which is in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is just this very joyous depiction of the Page of Pentacles. Like, he's so happy, he has the coin, and he's ready to get started. He's ready to work hard. And I just see like this eagerness, this energy to like get started and like get to working. The Page of Pentacles is like the first day on the job energy, or like that new intern that just started, and they're not really, like jaded yet, and they're just happy to be started and happy to be there working. Where is that energy with you? It's time to tap into you know, that childlike nature, like having joy, being happy about your work and being happily at work and just being happy to be there and just happy to get started. There's a essence again of feeling a little jaded, a little bitter about work right now. And then with the moon, this again is about, you know, your feelings. It's similar to like the high priestess, and like the moon is like intuition. So you want that balance of defending and accepting. Yes, you should try to accept where you are and look to where you could be, but also defend yourself. Like, you have the right to feel the way you feel, 100%. Definitely it's time to take a leap of faith. Like, there's a new change in your career happening. Yeah, it's just time to have a little bit more fun. And if you need to, take a risk on something. Take a risk on something you love to do. Uh, and I know you do have like people depending on you, or you feel like you can't fail, but maybe try to rely on the people you help. See how they can support you for a change, if that makes sense. All right, pile number 3. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if it did or did not. Yeah, don't forget about my giveaway, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 4. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming to my video. Don't forget about my reading giveaway. All right, let's see what you have. You have Sigalite, stretch the limits of your imagination. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Rescuer, reversed. The Devil, reversed. The Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Pentacles. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon, eclipse, reversed. Uranus, 11th house, 4th house. I do the best I can. Page of Wands, reversed. Stag spirit, take the lead. Knight of Pentacles and 7 of Water, excess. Okay. All right. Like, I'm proud of you, pile 4. I am so proud of you because, all right, let me start right here then, because I'm just proud of you. With this rescuer in reverse, this is about someone who feels needy. They feel like somebody needs to come save them and tell them what to do. And with the Devil being in reverse, I'm seeing you stepping out of that needy, helpless energy because, yeah, you want to change. You're taking the reins of your life and turning it around on your own accord. And you're, instead of being helpless, you're helping yourself, which is beautiful. And the Devil is all about, you know, things holding you back. That's not really holding you back. I always say that it could mean addictions. It could be a toxic mindset, or just self-limiting beliefs, or damaging behaviors to yourself. But you can see this card. You know, they have these chains on, but they're super loose. They could, you know, take it off whenever they wanted to, but they think they're stuck. Okay, so this is about you having that willpower and just waking up, and I guess stop attending your own pity party. I see you doing that. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of like making excuses. I'm going to take things into my own hands, take matters into my own hands, and that's going to work out beautifully for you, pile 4, beautifully, because we have this Wheel of Fortune, which is a positive turn of events. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles does talk about, you know, financial lack. It could mean a job loss or just feeling broke AF. But next to the Wheel of Fortune, I think this is saying it's going to be end of that. Now, again, this is your doing. So if you decide to not do this, then it won't happen. This is your doing. With the Wheel of Fortune, like, I feel like you are turning the wheel yourself. This is your willpower. The Wheel of Fortune often does mean like some outside influence coming in and just a sheer luck. But for you, I think this is you. Like, you can see that they are actually powering the will because they are running on it. If they stop running, it will stop, right? It's like a hamster in a wheel. So this is your doing, your choice, your decision to end this cycle of, oh my gosh, paycheck to paycheck, no savings, so much debt, low funds, high debts. You're just making that choice to turn the wheel in your favor and have things go your way. So again, that's going to work out beautifully for you. And if you are not doing that now, hint, hint, you should be doing it if you want more success in your financial life. Here with this sugar light, when I saw this, I immediately thought that you are bored out of your mind with your job, your career. Bored out of your mind. And then I got Uranus in 11th house, which I believe is also the Aquarius house. And Aquarius is anything but boring, all right? So Aquarius is about stirring up the pot, new ideas, inventions, freedom, being a humanitarian, and unexpected change, all that stuff, going for your hopes and wishes. Like, yeah, you want this new energy in your life, in your career life. You just want new everything. You want a change. You want a breath of fresh air, and you can very well get it. Remember to pay attention to your intuition and any intuitive messages. Now, the way spirit, your guides, or your ancestors, the way, well, it's not the only way, but a good way for them to communicate to you is synchronicities, okay? So pay attention. Don't think it's coincidence. Pay attention to it. If you see certain numbers, look them up. Look up angel numbers. Look up, like, even numbers that don't repeat. But if you see the number 46 everywhere, look up the number 46, okay? It might have some unique meaning to you. Or if you see your name or you hear your name everywhere, that's another sign. I can't tell you how many times that I'll, like, hear a phrase on a song on the radio, and then I'll turn a station, and then they say that same exact phrase in a different, like, commercial or something on the radio. It's, like, so, like, weird. So pay attention to those intuitive messages and make sure you listen to yourself and your intuition. Because right here, baby, right here, this is about taking the lead. Again, letting go of this devil energy and thinking that you're helpless, and you don't have any control. Taking the lead over your life, taking the lead and getting to work with this Knight of Pentacles. Work. It's like following that yellow brick road to success. But he is a hard worker, Knight of Pentacles. He is stubborn about what he wants. Again, there are no genders in the tarot. This is just an example, but yeah, this is a hard worker. He's getting to business. You are taking the lead in working to make things work in your favor. Okay. And again, with this excess 7 of water, again, waking up to your illusion. Your illusion is that you're not in control, that you need help, that nothing's your fault. That's your illusion. And you're waking up to that, letting go of any excess, and yeah, going for those, knowing that you have enough. You don't need to have the $500 shoes or $100 shirt or whatever, okay? Absolutely. Again, here with this, I do the best I can. This is giving me, like, the colors are, look at the imagery. It's, like, really similar to me. I don't know about you, but especially with the black colors and, like, the grayish colors. Like, again, this is about doing your best. You can only do the best you can. You can only do what you can. You can't control other people. You can control yourself only. And this is realizing that, you know what? I'm going to do what I can with what I've got. I'm going to take matters in my own hands. I'm going to do my best. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Don't expect these, grandiose ideas or actions from yourself. Do what you can do. Do your best. With this Page of Wands in reverse, and what makes you feel secure. And we also have full moon eclipse. So there's still, you may have gotten off to like a false start in your career, your finances. Now, this is not to say that you won't get what you want. It's just saying that it might take a little bit more time than you would like, but continue to put in that hard work. Page of Wands is about following what lights you up, following what you desire. So that could be something that you told yourself not to do in the past, or you just told yourself, no, I have to do the practical thing or do something else. With this fourth house, I do see you having a lot of support from family. Yeah, feeling very stable, feeling very grounded. Maybe this is like financial support too. You might need that. Just feeling very secure, doing what makes you feel secure, and relying on your family and friends for their help. Again, not thinking you have to do everything yourself. And a lot of times you just need to ask for help. Maybe the help is available, but you're just too proud to ask. So ask for help if you need it. And ask for support that you need. Remember, it's a give and take. Give support, get support. Okay? That's pretty much all I have for you, Pal 4. Pretty straightforward to me. I wish you all the best of luck. Don't forget about my reading giveaway. Thank you for coming to my channel. Bye-bye. Hey, pal number 5. This is your reading. Thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget about my reading giveaway happening now. So let's look into your reading. You have Orange Calcite, Unlock Your Creativity. Elder, Move Beyond Ancestral Patterns. Gossip Reversed. Three of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Don't let pride get in your way. Mercury, 6th house. I Invoke Laughter. Ace of Swords. Porcupine Spirit. Time for Beginner Mind. The Fool, and Ace of Fire. Pile 5. When I laid out your spread, I got chills. Like legit chills. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 aces. Not just that, but we have the Fool, and we have Porcupine Spirit. Time for Beginner Mind. Those who are like not familiar with tarot, aces are all about new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. The Fool is like the first card in the major arcana, which is about a new beginning, a new start. So, and then on top of that, we have that time for beginner mind. So learning something new and doing something new. So message on message on message of new beginnings, new starts. So if you had any doubt, your financial future is filled with newness, filled with new starts. Okay, and just look at your spread overall. The colors is so vibrant. We have a lot of reds and oranges and purples. It's just a happy spread to look at. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then we have this pretty like orange, reddish, fiery stone that you chose, which is all about passion and creativity. So you're definitely going to be following your passion. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You don't have to be, or you may have that in your chart. Just look at that. Look at that fiery energy. There's like some passion. Like you're following your passion. Whatever this new start is, it involves your passion, something you're creative about, something you just really lights you up, okay? Because you have fire, fire, fire. Something that really, really lights you up. Definitely a new start. I feel like you have a very like playful energy too. With this, I Invoke Laughter. Very playful, which is good. Just be careful of who you play with or who you hang out with, because we have this gossip card next to that 3 of Cups. Okay, the 3 of Cups is like, the party, hanging out with your friends and stuff. Be careful, because there could be somebody who doesn't have your best interests at heart. You may, have the best intentions. You may be a very forthright person, but this person maybe not. Okay, there could be someone in your friend circle or somebody, some coworker who you have to be, vigilant about. Now that may or may not resonate, but I just had to tell you what I see with this gossip. With this elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. That's all about not feeling chained to the past. You know, like say you have a family business and you really don't want to do that, or your parents expect you to do this, they expect you to be the next a lawyer or a doctor or something. This is about stepping out of that, doing something that you actually want to do, and not being limited by your past or by what your family expects you to do. Especially with this Ace of Swords, okay? So this Ace of Swords is kind of like bound by this rope, which I don't like, because Ace of Swords is about, that freedom of thought, that clarity. So I see you breaking free of anything clouding, just being really clear, really purpose driven about what it is you want to do. Okay. And as you start on this new path, you may have to go back to school or just be humble with this. Don't let pride get in your way. You may have to take a pay cut and do another job that is in a field that you want to do, but maybe doesn't pay as well until you get that experience and work your way up. Or you may have to go back to school, or you may have to ask for help for somebody that you don't want to, or do something that is going to challenge your pride, okay? But you want to be humble, okay? And realize that you're starting something new entirely. So you have to have that beginner mind. You have to be open to all the wisdom and information coming to you, okay? Now listen. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is one of the best cards to get in a career reading. This is about financial independence. She's in her garden and she's like, she's hawk. I don't know what that's called. But like, this is a sport with these kind of birds that's for rich people, okay? So she has money and she's independent. That's why she's all alone in this card. So this is about financial independence. Now, this could mean next to the Three of Cups, which is about, community and, camaraderie. You might have to branch out on your own and start your own business. That can mean that for some of you. Take what resonates. It could mean like just trying something new that's different from the typical crowd, or, this also could mean, again, going against what your family and friends think you should do. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, with this Fool, baby, the Fool isn't an ace, but you could say it's like stronger in significance than an ace because it's a major arcana. And major arcana deals with, energies that are big and large, that are universal, that are really out of our control. So this new start is coming for you whether you want it to or not, okay? So you might as well lean into it, okay? Pursue your passion. But there's a reason why, even though I used, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I used 5 different tarot decks, but there's a reason why out of 4 of them, it wanted to show me that newness, that new beginnings were coming for you. Okay? And fire, the wand's energy, that's all about passion, creativity, things that really drive you. So you want to light that spark. You want to have that clear direction. I love that this is an arrow. This is having that clear direction by following your passion. And it's so clear because it's inside you. If you follow what's inside you, it's clear. It's clear what direction you should go in, okay? Let's talk about the Mercury and 6th house. So 6th house is about work, of course, service, abundance, a full-time job. So yeah, I'm definitely getting the sense, of entrepreneurship or doing something like a side hustle as a full-time job. Definitely getting that kind of energy. With this Mercury's communication, just feel like you have an abundance of ideas and thoughts, and you have a lot to express. You have a lot to say. So you could be a writer or a blogger, or you could be, even just a YouTube personality, just a person who has a lot of big ideas and you have a lot to say. So whatever career path you move into is something that has you expressing yourself and communicating and using your voice, and that throat chakra is like super super active. And look into, I can't remember what chakra it is, maybe it is your throat chakra, but whatever chakra is like the red or the orange color, because that's what's like really like sticking out to me. But all in all, yeah, new beginnings and beautiful. I'm jealous of your spread. It's beautiful. All right, pile 5. Let me know if that did or didn't resonate in the comments. Don't forget to enter my reading giveaway. All right. Until next time. Bye bye.